Alright, hello there everybody, 6F Cyrus here, welcoming you back to Adventures in the Magic Kingdom. And, don't forget, this is all spawned by one Digido22. I wouldn't have even remembered this game without him playing it. So keep that in mind. If you're enjoying this game, why don't you go check him out. His play of the game is much better than mine's been so far. I've just been faster. Faster does not mean better. He was very thorough. He showed a lot of big problems in this game, which I appreciate. Like, this is a very technical LP. Mine's kind of just a talk through my past and how this game affected me. And, like I said previously, more negative than positive. I don't know why I'm playing it through again, other than nostalgia. Not the happy nostalgia, just the nostalgia. There's so many different kinds of nostalgia when you're referring to old games like this. And I think that's really cool. Okay, we haven't lost any hearts. That's really appreciable. Now I need to be careful here. This is where I screwed up before. That's fine, I'll take one heart. Alright, we're good. No! We needed to go over again. Oh. Alright. I need to check that again next time we're down that low. We get past all that crazy stuff, and that's where we're going to be when we make that final decision. It's twice that I've come into the wrong station. Let's come at it from this side. Why did that hurt me? Why did I slow down? Let's try and hold on to that second part for a long time again. I think it's a good idea. So anyway, if you've never played this game before, why don't you tell me in the comments below? I think it would be cool to share that, because Digi never played it before. There's a lot of people who don't even know this game exists. I'm one of the few, I feel like, that got to play this originally as a kid. There was nothing I could do there. I'm glad I got the trivia out of the way on the first episode. I felt like I could do that. Also, the go-kart racing. I thought it was a bit of a surprise, but I remember as a kid being able to do that. The next thing, I did that same thing there. I almost want to throw this away, but this is where the most challenge is. Like, if I can get all the way down there, and even finish in the 4th place, that would be amazing, considerably amazing. Alright. Same thing again. Right into the game over, 3 minutes into the video. This game is so unforgiving, but they put a lot into it. Like these one-time use icons, I wonder how much space that these take up and that limit the space of other things in the game. Same thing with Space Mountain, our racetrack, and this area. They really significantly affected the space left for the walking tile levels, which I find to be fascinating. There was so little space in this game. It's definitely a Disney game. They used everything they could with everything, you know, they had at the time. I don't know why I slowed down for that. I'm just nervous. I wanna stay over here. I know that boulder is coming. Yeah, that's right. You get the hell out of here, boulder. I wanna stick on this line. Although I think this is too far over. Let me go over and come back. Ooh. No. Too far. It's too far. But we're coming back. We're in line, and we're in number 2 again. How the fuck are we in number 2 again? I must have come all the way back across. I should have just stayed on that side. In fact, I'm gonna do that this time. This is all about muscle memory and trial and error. And bad muscle memory there. Good muscle memory there. I'm gonna try and do this right. Oh, come on, I braked. I waited. Now, this next one is right here. This time, I'm going to stay all the way to the outside and cross back over when we get to 100 meters, not all the way. I'm only crossing over one, which is this line. Oh crap, and I've already missed it. So let's go to it here. Nope. And we got thrust back into 4. I'm trying to think of how to do that better. By the way, the sprites for Mickey, Donald, and Goofy are terrible and terrifying. Just thought I'd throw that out there. When I was a little kid, I thought that was weird. As a teenager as well. They do so many things in this game very well, but they don't do facial portraits very well. No, you don't. I've come to expect that every time now, and I'm just like, I want to try and get shunted over one more track, and then try and stay like right there. I'll go through the boulder, I don't care. I want to cross back to here. Nope, we're in the wrong spot again. And I can't make any more changes. That's stupid. I gotta try and stay to the very middle there. For now, I'm gonna try Space Mountain. I'll come back to that again. I'm better at it, I need a break from what it's doing to my brain. Now, this is my favorite ride in the Real Magic Kingdom, so this is amazing. We're gonna push controls in a very specific direction and shoot things. I'm not gonna be able to commentate as well with this, and we're only on star A. Wow, that was reaction. Okay. Oh, wow, that was so fast. It's just like the real ride. I may never beat this game. That's a very real consequence of my actions. That was wrong. That's good. And this is random every time, I believe. So, wrong button. Okay. And I'm just on the base level here. Like, it gets so much faster before we get to F. Of course, Digi can tell you all about that. Alright. Just a little bit slower. What do you got coming at me? I was too early for that. Nope. This is tough stuff. Starting to get somewhere. Yeah, that's right, you can't stop me. Hey, we made it to Star B. Got a long ways to go. Don't you hit me. And I guess the trick here is to start inputting commands as quickly as possible. I think I would have made it to Star C there if I had just been a little more cognizant. I'm gonna give it one more try, and then I'm gonna showcase some of these other areas, just in case I don't actually beat the game. It's a very real possibility, especially with Space Mountain here. Alright, let's do this. Don't blink right as you start. Pro tip. Actually, try not to blink at all through this sequence, which can be really off-putting and can really affect how you play. Come on, get me to Star B with extra health. That's my goal right now. I just want to get to the next star. Okay, there's B. I imagine we're like in some crazy coordinate grid. Like space, like 4-dimension coordinate grid. And we made it to C. That's promising. Oh, those commands though. Jesus. I'll give it another try since I went from B to C that time. there's still 3 worlds that are 3 areas that I have to get through. I always screw up that first input. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing to just like get it out of the way. Because you're gonna get hit at least once. You're gonna make one mistake. If you can get through here perfect, I would be impressed. Link me your video in the description. Handling those pretty good lately. That's a confidence booster, at least for these beginning areas of Space Mountain. It's hard because you gotta try and concentrate on all the things at once. Missiles are the answers to rocks. How fast I'm putting in those commands. Screw your crap, I'm going to start at. You can't stop. Oh. Come on, star D. Yes. Whoa, that was a 2-direction? I haven't seen one of those before. And we got to star D that time. I feel like if I keep concentrating on this, I'm gonna finish it. Unlike with Thunder Mountain. By the way, I really like Thunder Mountain too. I haven't really said that because in this game it sucks and I haven't thought about the actual ride. I wish they had added Splash Mountain as well in this game. That would have been amazing. But I saw what they were trying to do, I understand it. But yeah, I was a big fan of the mountains. Like every time I went, I had to ride them at least twice each. It was amazing. But I always had this anxiety thing about any ride that I ever rode that was like even the slightest bit dangerous, like the go-karts. Even though you were on a track and you couldn't like hurt yourself or anyone else, there was this like mild anxiety. As an example, this is gonna sound stupid, but this is who I am, and I probably would still be scared to this day. But on Space Mountain, Thunder Mountain, and Splash Mountain, I'd always like be at the end of the line, or specifically on Splash Mountain, there's this big waterfall at the end. The whole ride is slow and nice, and then you get to this waterfall at the end, and you drop 200, 300 feet. There's always this like staircase at the end of it, like right as you're going up, and I'm like, I can still get off the ride, I can still get off the ride. And then I get to the top and I'm like, nope, I can't get off the ride. I'm going with it, I'm going with it. And it would always be so scary. I realized last time I did terribly, but I was telling the story. So there was reasoning behind that. But for Space Mountain and Thunder Mountain, the closer I got to the head of the line is when I felt that anxiety. Completely different than Splash Mountain. They give you this interesting ride with a fun premise and an interesting story. It's better than Small World for me. I don't know about other people who may have been to other parts of it, but yeah, Splash Mountain, I really like it, except for the anxiety that I get at the end. And I remember Space Mountain, every time my heart gets pounding by the time I'm sitting down. And the whole ride is basically in the dark, and it's like science horror is the premise for the ride. Yeah, you can see why I get anxious. That doesn't mean I don't like the ride. Okay, we're not getting any progress here. I was talking too much about the stories and stuff. Oh, but that's good times though. Like, I'm just so happy that I can talk about these things. Oh, Pirates of the Caribbean, let's do this. 6 villagers. 6 villagers. And a light. I'm going to be very careful with my jumps. When I watched Disney play, I noticed he had a really hard time with some things. Like right there, he'd always go up there. And Digi, I'm going to talk to you directly here. I personally prefer doing something like that. Avoided all these guys. There's nothing over here. I don't know why I'm checking. guess another thing I could say is Digi, treat it like any other Capcom game. There's a very specific amount of pressure you need for each jump on pressing the button. So look for that. I'm gonna grab that while I can. Ooh, dodged like a pro. Apparently I was ready for platforming today. Oh, and then there's this jump. Alright. So I used to have problems with this as a kid as well. Get right to the edge. Yeah. This is... Now that I've learned gaming better. Oh, and the second jump would get me. That's fine. That's fine. I'm showing some promise, though, to myself more than anything else. You might think this is like a done deal already, and I'm guaranteed to win, but I've already talked about it a little, and I'll talk about it again. I may not be able to beat this game. There are several facets of it that are probably too difficult for me, but I'm going to give it my all anyway, because why not? For childhood nostalgia. As it is, I already played these stages way cleaner than I ever did as a kid. Which, is a lot for me. He's going to throw that cannonball. Yep. I watched him too. I was like, he's following me, he's gonna throw the cannonball. Good times. Alright. Okay, I'm not gonna do that again. I'm just gonna hold still there. The water can't hurt you. Digi is kind enough to remind me. One of the things that made me stop playing as a kid. These jumps are pixel perfect. There we go. No more fireballs? Yeah, maiden number 2. Now Mercado, I believe that's Spanish for market. I could be entirely wrong, but I just wanted to throw that out. Am I supposed to? Yep. Okay, so he despawns after a while. Ah, game over. I need to get some sort of progress in this episode. So I'm gonna hit up all these 3 areas again, and we'll see what we get. Scrounge up something. Wait, if I have... No, I have 2 keys. Why did I think I had 3? There's 4 areas left. I'm just insane. If, you noticed that in the last video, please point it out. Like, thumbs up the person who does. This would be like community, you know? Talk to each other, interact. It's not all about interacting with me, or me interacting with you. You guys are the community. Without your strong bonds, none of this means anything. So you guys do what you do, and have fun. This has been Unengaged Gamers PSA for the community on the Engaged Gamers channel. You're not just subscribers, you're a community. And we should treat each other as such. Talk to each other. Interact. That was it. Trying very hard to stay. I think I'm in the right place now. Nope. Gotta go over one more. I'm gonna give this a second try while I'm standing here. Okay. I need to stay back to the right side. My muscle memory there is getting me into a lot of trouble. I need to be more aware of that boulder, just like the one I'm aware of now. Not quite there yet. It's not that one. It's not that one. It's this one. Yep, right there. Alright, now. I want to stay close to that side. Done it. I could have done it. Okay, I've got this. I know what I'm doing now. We're gonna end this episode with a key. Right now. This game isn't as hard as I remember it being. Just gotta be very difficult. I won't take that away from it. Like, if you pick this game up for the first time and you beat it right off, congratulations, you may be the best NES gamer ever. But oh, I didn't watch out for that one this time. That's fine. Do I want to move over now? No, I'll just get shuffled back. Here would be good. Not too far. And I want to stay here. Please keep me. No. I might have lied, but we're gonna try one more time with this key. See, we're already hitting brick walls in all our areas. I might have gotten lucky with me beating the go-karts. I'm not gonna give up, but I want to look at things like realistically. Because in the past, I forced myself to beat games that I probably shouldn't have. Mega Man 4 with the keyboard while drinking. Probably shouldn't have done that. It was a great time. I had a lot of fun. It worked out. By the way, kids, don't drink if you're watching this because it's on really early on a Sunday. It's also a reason why I've tried not to swear, because I know a younger audience is going to be attracted to this, and I want to make it kid-friendly. Not everything I do is kid-friendly. That's why the Sunday schedule is the way it is. It's why a lot of our videos go up at midnight, so somebody else's videos will cover them as well. So we know we're not kid-friendly for the most part. No, that's the track I want to be on, right over there. Right there. I did it. What? First station. So it's all the way on the... I've been doing this wrong the whole time. Typical Steve. Don't read the instructions. Just play. Just do. And when you make mistakes, come back and try and figure it out right at the very end, because that's how Steve operates, aka 6 sometimes. That's my style, that's my flair. It's gotten me into a lot of trouble with things, but it works out. It has been known to work. Don't you hit me, bastard. Am I already here? I always mistake the pig farm for already being there. No! 4 decisions were made here. Oh, I wish it didn't take so long to get down to the end of here. I think we're going to get to the next game over, and that's going to be it for this episode. We've already run a little longer than I wanted to. Kind of the format I want to go here is record 20-minute episodes, cut down what I need to. You guys are going to see that. You're gonna see me die. Oh, we're already at the game over. Yeah, you're gonna see me die, and then we'll get back to where we were, and then you're gonna see me die again. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I will see you in the next episode of Adventures in the Magic Kingdom. I've been Six Cyrus. See you next time, guys.